In this video, we're going to look at my top 5 tips when using the Microsoft Whiteboard. Just because we're working from home or working remotely doesn't mean we can't be sharing and collaborating together. The Whiteboard app has a few ways where you can lifetime collaborate with your colleagues irrespective of where they physically are. In the top right hand corner, next to your profile, you can see a blue circle with a little person and a plus sign. If you select this, you can input your colleagues' details and you can share the whiteboard with them so they can lifetime collaborate. You can also go on the hamburger menu or the ellipses to the right hand side of your profile. If you select this, you have a few more ways to share this whiteboard. The first option is to export it as a PNG or an image file. The second is to post this into a team site so that your entire team can work, share and collaborate on this exact same whiteboard. Now this is definitely not my original handwriting. Microsoft understand that when you're using the whiteboarding tool, other people need to read what you've written, which is why the ink beautifying tool uses artificial intelligence to convert your written handwriting into neater yet still legible and editable handwritten text. To use the beautifying tool, I'm going to select the lasso down the bottom, and this is going to let me circle anything that I've written. You can see that there's a little wand after you've circled the text. This tool is the ink beautifier. When I select this tool, you see Microsoft's artificial intelligence work its magic. Just for fun, I'm going to resize and change the color of this text. How often have you wanted to draw a straight line but just couldn't? With the Microsoft Whiteboard app, down the bottom in between the lasso and the eraser, you see the ruler. This is going to allow you to draw a straight line every time. When you're brainstorming and using whiteboards, how much more effective is it when you use shapes and diagrams to convey what you're trying to say? Microsoft also have a way of converting your shapes to make sure that they are perfect and beautiful. In the top right hand corner, we're going to go back into that hamburger or ellipses menu. We're going to turn on the two options of ink to shape and ink to menu. Now watch what happens when I draw a circle, a triangle and a square. They all turn out perfectly. The cool thing with the square is that this shape is dynamic. If I draw a line through it, whether horizontally or vertically, it's going to cut that into a perfect box, and you can do this as many times as you like. When you start writing and drawing inside of that shape, it's dynamic, so it expands with your writing to make sure that your tables are neat. Next up is the Lasso tool. And this one isn't just about selecting, but what you can do and how you can really edit once you've selected what you want. So the Lasso tool is found in between the ruler and the plus sign down the bottom. Or if you have a Surface Pen, you can use the button on your Surface Pen to activate the Lasso tool. So here you can see that I'm going to grab the word to out of the sentence Lasso tool. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to move it around. I can change the color, I can copy it, I can paste it, I can delete it. I can edit it in a way that I couldn't edit on a physical whiteboard. And the best part about this digital whiteboard is that if I've made a mistake, I can press the undo button as many times as I want so I can bring it back to where I want it to be. Last but not least, we're going to import and edit a physical whiteboard. I've taken a photo with my phone and now I've saved it on the computer. To import it, down the bottom in our little toolbar, next to the lasso is the plus sign. I select the plus sign and scroll up and select image. I find the photo that I want and I bring it in. You can now see that the photo is loaded onto the Whiteboard app. First thing I want to do is move it and resize it so we have more space to work. Once I resize it and select it, you can see at the top I've got the options of copying, cutting, pasting, and again we've got the Beautify tool. Watch when I press that Beautify tool. Microsoft's artificial intelligence is going to convert this photo into editable text as if we'd drawn it in the whiteboard itself. From here I can use the Lasso tool to move things around. I can write, I can draw, I can erase. I can keep working on this whiteboard as if it was natively created in the Microsoft Whiteboard app. I hope you enjoyed my top 5 tips for using the Microsoft Whiteboard. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.